Well, good morning. Welcome back to Zielonka. Farming Simulator 22 Premium Expansion. It's the end of August. We finished up the red beet harvest yesterday. And we're ready to get started on the parsnips today. We've got a 90,000 euro loan because we bought the potato processing plant, but we can't process potatoes because we need oil, which means we probably need to borrow yet more money. There's no oil mill on the map, so we're going to have to build one. I'd like to thank Christian Bellick for a suggestion of using old grain mills mod. I think it's like a windmill that looks sort of like the one that's... I can't see it from here, can I? It's over here somewhere. But, or is it over there? It might be over there. Looks like an old windmill. And it's fairly affordable at like 23,000 euros. And it'll do... There's a version that'll do oils. The only mod I've got loaded on this, outside of the official Giants DLCs, is the Grimme potato pack, because I wanted the small potato harvester, or smaller. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to load a mod or not. We'll see, but thanks for that suggestion. It's a good one. It's a reasonable one. And I've got to think long and hard about it, trust me. If you look in the upper right, the money has gone up some since yesterday. I think we're probably around 5,000. I've done some contracts for the vegetables. I was up till probably midnight on mid-August. August 2. Doing that. So I'm a little tired. And we'll keep doing that because we need to earn a lot of money. Normally I don't bust my rear end doing contracts late into the evenings or do a lot of stuff off camera, but in this case I did, and I probably will continue to, just to pay down that loan. The interest payment overnight was 100 euros for our 90,000 euro loan, so yeah, it's not going to be cheap. Speaking of cheap, we got to go do some maintenance on our equipment to include the vegetable harvester before we get started this morning. Pallet's coming along nicely. I think the chickens are okay. There's only a few. It's very slow because of the small number of chickens, but that's all right. It's more for look and atmosphere than as a money-making proposition right now. Let's take this over and get some work done on it. Get it serviced. I think it's already raised, right? We're gonna take the vegetable harvester over too. And I think I'll probably go get fuel while I'm at it. Should be right in here somewhere. I gotta put this spot on the ground like. There it is. Careful not sell. 2000 almost. 1910 to repair the Z-Tor crystal. And another 407 for that. Okay. So what? Nearly 1500. Back out. Head down to the fuel station. This tractor's not the fastest in the world. So yeah, I did vegetable harvest on a couple of sort of medium-sized fields last night. One was parsnips, the other was red beets. And the nice thing is the excess crop I took to the preserved goods production, or the factory, the cannery. And put it in there, so we got almost 10,000 parsnips in there already, and an additional 10,000 red beets. I always do that. I hit the wrong button. I like that. The tank enclosed in the concrete walls is pretty cool. If I remember right, I'm supposed to go past the church. We don't get into town nearly enough. When we do, we're just flying along, trying to get to a sell point. Need to slow down and enjoy the map a little more. We're going to be busy today, though. We are going to be slogging, doing the vegetable harvest again. It'll be okay for you. It'll be mostly time lapses, but for me, I'm going to be busting my butt, and then once I get done on our field, gonna have to get on some more contracts to earn some more money. I was thinking about maybe paying $5,000 against the loan, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that or not. I think I gotta go all the way down here towards the mill, the grain mill, which is just a sell point. So So I'm eyeballing that sunflower field right there to buy to make oil out of. I'm not sure how I'd make the oil out of it yet, but I think about that windmill. It's not a bad suggestion. Save me about 50,000 euros or better. Probably more, probably 60 to 70, considering I'd probably have to do some serious landscaping. Oh boy, this is big. This is gonna take a while. And that other field, while it was wider, pull up the mini map here. Get it. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. There we go, that's probably about right. That's pretty good right there. Okay. The other field, I was thinking was maybe wider, but it's shorter, but I think these are gonna be way bigger anyway. I think we've harvested parsnips for others before, but this will be the first time doing it for ourselves and on our own field. This needs some work. I think the trailer does too. We'll get them both fixed. That's pretty low on the maintenance bar. Try not to let stuff get that low, but just kind of got away from us a little bit. We'll try and get it taken care of here this morning. I guess I should check real quick. Not that we have money to do anything about it, but let's see what they have, if anything, for used equipment. There's nothing. Okay. Ooh, new and shiny 40 plus vehicles and tools. Right about here then. Not gonna worry about the weight. 488 for the trailer. 5,000 for the tractor. Oh. Boy, that's just barely enough money to keep paying workers, I think. Oh, I need gas. Go back down around the same way, the fuel station, we'll get some gas and we'll get up there and start harvesting the parsnips. Hopefully by about 7 o'clock we'll get started. not misty this morning. Clear. I like it. Oh, gee, they're just like all perfectly spaced apart. I'll wait for this one and then I'm gonna go. I don't care if another one comes or not. Alright. He's pretty far back. Oop. This is so much quicker than the other tractor. I think it had a top speed of like 25. Oh. So is this it? It's like in cab. I didn't even really notice the church so much. Yeah. We're right. So we gotta go all the way down towards the grain mill. Left up that farm track. We'll line up next to the harvester. We'll get a worker going. We'll start harvesting parsnips. So it'll probably take most of the day. We're doing fine. We're on schedule. To probably get done in September. And I had the goal of getting done, I think, in what, October, November? So we're ahead of schedule on that. That'll free us up to do some sunflower. We gotta make some money though. Hopefully our production's chugging away, making pallets of preserved foods for us. Oh, let's get up a little more. Okay, right about there. Be nice if you could see the front of it a little better from in here. Alright, let's get a worker going. I'll go hop in the Fiat. Whoa. Wait for me. Yeah, there we go, parsnips. Kind of white looking little things. Coming, right? It's gonna go slow. It's alright. Get up a notch. There we go. Oh, corner at 8. There we go. Alright. So I'm inclined to want to put in the oil mill that comes, the base game oil mill. because there's not a big one on here. The problem being that I don't have the money to get land also, really, so I wanted to put it in the same area as the field would go in. I appreciate the people saying, hey, I tried to warn you and stuff. I kind of knew it was going to happen. Played it off a little like I didn't, but I knew there wasn't an oil mill. I knew I needed to get it. What I had intended to potentially do was to buy it sooner. And there was potatoes in this field right in front of me to my left a little bit. And then that plot of land was that whole area within that road network there. And what I was going to do is I was going to put the oil mill down over on that corner. Of course, looking at it now, it's on a pretty significant slope, so I don't know if that would have been a good idea. Sometimes when you go into build mode, you don't see the significance of the terrain. The micro-terrain is not as apparent. Pull up the mini-map, get on a good, very close to 090 heading. Oh, so one time down was how much? I don't know. Looks like it was close to 16% of the trailer. Let's just say it was 15. 30. So we'd be like back and forth just over 6 times. Might fill the trailer. What I also got to do is try and take every contract for canola and sunflowers that I can and get the excess. So little on some of these fields, it's hard to stop it, and then you end up with a couple thousand liters is all. So I guess anything will get us started on the production. Actually, the other thing would be to put in like buy anything, or maybe like the liftable pallets bond, so you can buy the oil potentially. Never done a liftable pallets mod, but I think they have the pallets in the store that you can buy of the products. I don't know. I believe that to be true. I could be wrong. Do what he needs to do. There's nothing but weeds in this field over there, so it's not a big deal. I shouldn't have to worry about keeping out of it too much. First time doing parsnips on our own land. It's pretty cool. Maybe we should start on the other end of the field so that we could have sunlight. I guess we could go the other way. So he's going to turn around. I'm full. He's got just a little bit in there, I think. I guess he's sort of lined up. Hopefully when we fire him up, he'll get on there good and straight. Alright, let's run this over there. Get rid of that mini-map. Oh. I was going to use the cruise control, but I got it set down at 8 kilometers per hour to run next to the vegetable harvester. Go get these parsnips delivered. We'll get back here and we'll do some more. Barely put a dent in that field. Bit of a drive down here. Deutzbar is the one that I've been using on the contracts. I think I already turned the parsnip production on. Check. Yeah, it's running. Already got 30,000 with what was on the contract in this, so let's run around this side and see how many pallets of preserved foods we have. We got like 4 pallets already. Looks like one of parsnips, or no? Yeah, one of parsnips and 3 of red beets. Alright, I think we're probably going to have to do a time lapse with jump cuts for the next trailer full. If I remember right, it's about 3 minutes and an 8 times speed time lapse to fill the trailer. And you know, probably more, closer to 4 minutes. And then if I put some jump cuts in it, I can get it down to like 2 minutes maybe. Right, down at the other end, right? So get down there, get flipped around, get started. However many trips back and forth, it was perfectly to the end. It'll be that way almost every time, I guess, now. I left it running the whole time. Oh no, he's gonna run sideways. So you're gonna run at an angle, I think. Yep. That's what happens when you intervene with the workers sometimes. You gotta be careful. It's one thing if you get them as they kind of came in at the angle. What's going on? I hope we're good. All right, so we've got our second trailer load here. We experienced, I'm going to adjust the conveyor on this. I went out of the game and I came back in. God, I hope he starts in the right spot. I'm going to adjust him a little bit. Oh my. I hope though I didn't lose those onto the ground. I hate when that happens. Okay, so what happened was we had that glitch that sometimes where a product doesn't appear in the trailer. I usually see it happen with like sugar beets, I think, but what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm probably just going to jump cut that entire harvest just because it's just not visually pleasing. I mean, I could get it down to like a 2-minute time lapse or something like that, or 2-3 minute time lapse, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with it, but I do not like it when that happens. Of course, how I started that, I don't know how that's going to clip together. We'll see. Oh, yeah, not quite sure what caused that to happen, but basically I went through and I harvested that entire trailer full without anything visually appearing in the trailer, and then I left out of the game and came back in, and the game, you know, had coded that the trailer was full, and when it rendered it in properly. So I'm not quite sure what the deal was, but there's parsnips in it now, so that's good. We'll get this dropped off. We'll get back. We'll go do another one. And I think I'm going to do some edits for time, which means a lot of the conversation, a lot of the narrative I was talking about probably got lost. So I'll put it back in, or I'll try and talk about it again. If I get redundant, you'll have to forgive me. If I got room to swing around, I'm gonna try. Yeah, I should be able to. I don't want to go out onto the main road. So I think one of the things I was talking about is the workers are kind of expensive. I think it's costing us about nearly 400 euros an hour, or nearly 350 euros an hour when we do this, and then we'll have to look at the finances screen, see how much we're paying workers, because we had workers help us with the potato harvest and the sugar beet harvest, and also the contracts I was doing last night. So yeah, it gets expensive. So I think when I was doing those contracts, I was probably spending about 1,000 euros just paying the worker to help me. Got this little bit here I got to try and clean up. That happened when he was off and he started at an angle at the beginning of that last trailer load. We'll figure it out. We'll get it in the end. Oh, I think I also was talking about during the first trailer load, which I ended up time lapsing. I think I think that's the windmill, right? Oh man, just right over there. I'm gonna put an arrow to it in editing. The windmill we were talking about. Let's see. I need to get him started. Hopefully this will be alright. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. Hopefully we won't miss any. Okay, is it gonna appear? Yes, good. That's what I want. I want to see the crop in my trailer. I don't like it when it doesn't do that. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. Yeah, so I think I was talking about the oil mill. I think I'm inclined to get the oil mill that's on the map. I know it's going to be more expensive, but... And when I say on the map, I mean just the one that's included in the base game. But we'll see. Because I'm not sure where I would locate it. I was thinking just off that sunflower field, or maybe on the other side of that water feature. I haven't scouted the ground. I need to go over there and take a look at it. But I'm going to need money, of course. Everything takes money. So I figured, wow, that's interesting. I don't know how you did that. I don't know. I think after this trailer full, I'll take a break. We'll go over and we'll scout the ground a little bit. So there's something else going on in this episode. I want to get this done though, and that's probably the way to do that. Yeah, I hate it when the episodes get really repetitive or redundant. But this is the work that needs to get done right now, and this is the way I'm doing it. I don't think there are many people that would do it this way. Most people would just get one of those modded harvesters and do it the hard way. Or do it the easy way, rather. Not do it the hard way, one row at a time. But that's kind of the way I like it. I enjoy kind of the mundane, the work-a-day farming. And, yeah, kind of want to slow it down and enjoy the processes, enjoy watching the equipment work. I mean, the effort that they put into this to separate the vegetation from the parsnip, dump it down the back, it's just incredible. It's cool. Sometimes it's hard to, you know, really get a good look at what they've done, because you're busy focusing on being lined up or doing the task at hand, and you miss out on all the effort that went into it. So real quick, I think I'm on a good heading. I got a good distance. I'm going fairly straight. Let's check this guy out. Map away. Parsnips coming up out of the ground. Oh, how do we do that? That's pretty cool. Want to look at this? Too close. Alright. It's gonna do it again. Huh? Oh, because I'm in the Fiat. That's why. Okay. Gotta be on the Z-Tour if I want to look at the back of it. Otherwise, when I get over here, it's just gonna get close to my. There we go. We can see it from here. Close to I want it to be. Yep. Alright. Be careful. I'm gonna get too close to him here. Slowly moving in on him. Again. Good heading. I think a lot of people soured on the new crops just because it's time consuming. Sugarcane's like incredibly time consuming. The reason I don't do sugarcane really is it just doesn't fit the maps. I did it in Brazil in FS19 on that southern Brazil map. I had a great time doing it. The only time I ever did it, I did the rice too. I don't think, did I ever harvest the rice? Not sure. That Let's Play just kind of fizzled out. But yeah, if I was in a region that grew sugarcane, I'd definitely want to do sugarcane. That's why in Alma, I think I'm going to do cotton. I'd like to do cotton. I talked about doing cotton there. They do grow cotton in Missouri, so I think it would be cool. Alright, let's time lapse the rest of this trailer load. Okay, that one kind of snuck up on me a little bit. Just thinking, hang on. What are we? And probably a third of the way done. Get rid of that mini map. We'll run this over and then we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to look at a couple of things. Just to break this up, we'll talk about maybe the plans for the oil mill going forward. Not sure how it's gonna how it's going to play out. All right. What is that? It's going to be about 50,000 liters of parsnips in here now. Oh, 72. Wait, oh, that was right. That's the third trailer load. Forgot about the one that wasn't initially visually appearing. that's why I forgot about that one. The parsnips weren't appearing in the trailer. All right, I'm gonna drive back to the house here. We're gonna grab the pickup. We're gonna go for a little drive. When we get to the house, we're gonna check the finances screen. Just interested to see how much we've been paying workers during the month of August. All right, so turn the Fiat off. Let's sit down at the table here and let's talk about the finance screen here. All right, so this is the finance screen. Far right hand is our August. It's where we bought the potato harvester. The construction cost, that was the potato processing plant. Vehicle running costs, we've run up about nearly 8,000 euros in vehicle maintenance. 51 euros since we started up the production again. Fuel, 300 euros. We brought in what? 21,000 with harvest income. That's probably, oh, that's the potatoes that we sold to the potato processing plant. And then the contract income is about 15,000, and we paid nearly 8,400 in wage payments, and then 100 on the loan interest, and that was just last night. So that was one day. So it'll probably be about 300 euros per month, which is, that's not bad. That's nothing really to borrow that money. Changed my idea on loans, at least in game. I still don't like them, but understand the need for them and what they can do for you. Let's get down over here. Alright, so this field to our right of sunflowers, it's a fairly decent sized field, what I would term a medium sized field for this map. And then, oh, we're gonna get stuck over here. And it includes the lot, or the land, includes, I think, a bunch of the land all the way over towards the potato processing plant. So initially I was thinking about siting the oil mill maybe in this area. But I can see that I think it roughly comes to this road. So then the land will run straight east from here. Let's pull up the mini map. Let's get on a heading at 090. Alright, let's take a look in the map. Okay, here we are in the map. I'm down here. Farmland 51. So all this area here, almost straight over all the way till we intersect the road again. So if there's good flat ground there, that might be a good place to site the oil mill, because this is on a hill there. Need some terraforming. Problem is putting in a road to it. Like, man, that looks nice and flat. Okay, stop. Let's pull up build mode. Like that. Go to production. Oh, sorry. Production. Factories. Oil mill. There it is. It's 80,000. I know the land's not owned by me, but so we have that. Yeah. If we could put in a decent driveway. Somewhere in here, this would be probably be pretty good. Oh, there we go. But then the tricky thing would be trying to figure out how to put a road to it, because if you don't own the land, you can't really adjust it. You could make a dirt track coming off of there. It might not look too bad. I don't know. I think that I didn't even look at how much the land costs. It might be better than what I was initially thinking, though. I don't know. What do you think? 1122. I want to go get started again, but it's probably time to. Yeah, let's do one more. Can't make up my mind. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to come out in editing. Let's get one more done. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Zielonka Premium Expansion for Farming Simulator 22. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.